The year I started making plugs, the best I can recall, would be right around 1971 or 72. I got into it because I wanted to see if I could build one that would actually catch a fish. Some of the plugs were a little hard to come by. The creek chub giant pikies, Stan Gibb pencil poppers. Those weren't made on the West Coast, and a lot of tackle shops didn't have them. And so I just decided I would make my own. My name is Mike Fixter, and I make wooden striper plugs. I first got interested in making striper plugs just for the challenge, to see if I could do it. I enjoyed doing woodwork, so I thought maybe I could, accomplish that. How I got noticed about my lures was word of mouth. People that I fished with, Chris Morello, Harry Bodie, Donnie Cornelia, Randy Arbogast. I would build 15 or 20 lures. I would go up the Pacifica parking lot by Muscle Rock usually and just open up the back of my truck, and people that were parked there would come to my truck, see what I had, and buy it. And they might say, well, can you put bigger hooks on them? Can you do this? Can you do that? Yeah, sure, I'll try that.
When I say that I've probably bought 100 lures from Mike, I'm not kidding. I have boxes of pikies and needlefish, blue ones, white ones, amber ones, ones that look like surf perch, yellow ones, white ones. I've got a whole bunch of pikies. They work great. They still do. And some of these are 30 plus years old. So
what makes my lure different is it's a little bit more built for the West Coast. All those lures I mentioned, the wooden ones in particular, were built for the East Coast. But these I modified a little bit for the West Coast, and I modified them a little bit to what I think gave them actually a better action. I put the weight in a little bit different location. I made a little bit fatter body on the pikies. I changed the shape of the striper slightly, and the same with the pencil poppers.
I believe his work definitely shows because of the different generation that he came from. It's becoming a lost art just from the details that he does. It shows because of the years of experience and that grind of learning how a plug is made or anything that he does. When it comes to surf fishing, building a plug, building a duck call, a lot of his stuff is original because he experimented through multiple years and years and years of trial and error, perfected his craft. It's that constant trying to thrive to make something better, not being satisfied. He's chosen for it.
What I enjoy most about fishing is just being out there. It's not always about catching a fish. It's about being out there, seeing what you can learn every single day. Something is always different. That's probably my most favorite thing about being out there. It's learning new areas. It's understanding sand movement, tides, which areas fish better at high tide or low tide. All these things make it interesting and enjoyable to me to figure all these things out, to start trying to think like a fish.